You've been calling it faith, but in truth it's been escape. You slip into words you don't live, hiding behind verses you don't obey. You claim trust but never train your will. That isn't faith, it's cover, and it's already costing you dearly. Faith without discipline is fantasy. It feels safe because no one can challenge what you lock inside. That safety has softened you, dulled your courage, left your purpose stale, and rounded off edges that once made you dangerous to darkness itself. You know it already and feel it deeply. The man you're supposed to be is restless within you, buried under excuses and routines that look spiritual but demand nothing. You can say the right words, but when it's time to act, you hesitate. That's Rod. Brother, passivity wrapped in faith is worse than rebellion. Rebellion at least admits itself. Passivity hides, letting you call yourself committed while you quietly abandon yourself, looking strong in public even while collapsing unseen in private darkness. It lets you claim devotion without weight, but that's not who you are or who you're called to be. You're not built for hiding or softening with time. You're built to lead, protect, serve, and endure. You're built for weight, not for avoidance. You are called to hold ground, not drift away. Look at the order of creation itself. Nothing God made was sloppy or left vague. He ordered days, set boundaries, named roles, worked, then rested. That is the pattern you're meant to live out. Faith was never permission for chaos. It's always tied to discipline, structure, and clarity. If the Creator worked with precision, what makes you think you can live without it? Your life will not hold steady if you continue without structure. Your lack of discipline costs you more than hours. It's costing you authority, trust, and the ability to stand when others collapse. Men don't become weak overnight. They erode through neglect, through steady abandonment of responsibility and weight. Every time you hide behind the shield of faith, without discipline, you chip another piece away. You feel the anger rising right now. Let it rise, but don't aim it at people. Aim it at the passivity that has slowly robbed your strength over time. Turn that anger toward the lies that told you comfort was holy. Turn it against soft habits that made you harmless. That anger is your spark. It's your wake-up call that you've been asleep too long. This time, refuse to ignore it and move forward. You've prayed for God to strengthen you, but strength comes when you pick up weight. You've prayed for courage, but courage is proven when you face fear, not when you wait for fear to vanish. Purpose demands labor, not idle waiting for answers. Purpose only takes shape when you put your hands to the work in front of you. It comes when you stop delaying and decide that excuses are chains, not comfort. Purpose doesn't visit the passive. It grows in men who move, obey, build, and endure. Brother, it's time to decide. No more escape or pretending faith is enough without discipline. No more hollow words collapsing under pressure. No more safe prayers costing you nothing. The time for delay has ended. The time for resolve begins. Weld your faith to action. Weld prayer to obedience. Weld conviction to a cadence you live each day. Build the man you prayed to be. Build him through repetition, discipline, and choices that stand strong. Build him until excuses lose their power. Without discipline, your faith is smoke, and smoke never stands against fire or storm. Smoke never carries weight. What you need is substance, steel, and faith forged through disciplined obedience, a faith that can bear the weight of real battle. So here's the moment. No delay, excuses, or drifting. You either keep hiding behind soft faith or rise into the man you were meant to be. The man God called, the man others await, the man only you can decide fully to become without retreat. No one else can take this step for you. No one else can carry this weight or shape your choices. This is your decision, your responsibility, your turning point. You cannot escape, soften, or ignore it. You must stand firm and claim it today. Brother, the line is drawn. Stand where you belong. Break the cycle. Refuse the drift, hollow comfort and faith that costs nothing. Step into the fight. Step into the weight. Step into obedience. The moment to rise and act is now before you. Now let's pray. Father, I come before you without masks, stripping away excuses and polished words. I confess the truth. I've been comfortable with weakness, excusing laziness, calling delay patience when it was fear, hiding behind words while avoiding weight and responsibility. Forgive me, Lord, for the mornings wasted and the nights lost in distraction. Forgive the strength I buried and the choices that dulled my spirit. I renounce the drift, the lie that tomorrow will save me, and the thought that passivity is harmless forever. I speak against false comfort that disguised itself as peace, rejecting weakness that let my flesh lead instead of your spirit. I turn from every soft pattern that made me dull. I break agreement with excuses. I lay them down now, every single one. Father, create in me a disciplined heart, not a heart that sways with moods or bends under pressure, but one anchored in obedience, steady in storms, unyielding when tested. Build in me a heart that chooses faithfulness over feelings, truth over comfort. Order my mind, clear away the fog and silence distraction. Train my thoughts in truth and guard them with your word. Teach me to think like a son, not a slave. Teach me to see lies for what they are and cut them off completely. Strengthen my body. Let my hands build with steadiness and my feet walk in obedience. Break laziness and distraction. Teach me to use my strength for service, not selfishness. Shape me into a man whose actions carry weight, not empty noise, wherever I go. Sanctify my speech, Lord. Let my mouth carry weight and my words guard, build, and protect. Not careless, not empty. Fill my voice with truth, courage, and order. Let what I speak silence confusion, strengthen the weary, and carry discipline rooted in faith. Bless my work, not for pride, not for image, but for service. Let me labor with diligence, and let every hidden task sharpen me. Let effort forge me into steadfastness. Keep me steady when others drift toward ease. Let my work testify loudly, even in silence. Strengthen my relationships. Make me a leader who serves, a protector who shields, a brother who lifts, a husband and father who leads with presence. Let me carry these roles with honor, not excuses, with order, not neglect, and with faith, not compromise. I channel my anger not at men, not at people, but at passivity and laziness that stole my strength, at lies that softened me. Let this anger sharpen into holy resolve. Let it burn without waste, driving me into obedience, discipline, and strength. I declare aloud, I will rise with discipline. I will guard my mornings and my nights. I will train my habits. I will build routines that sharpen me. I will fight until obedience is reflex, consistency my rhythm, faithfulness my mark of manhood. I set boundaries. I refuse to waste hours. I refuse to bend to moods or bow to passivity. I commit to routines that strengthen me and to choices that forge me. I will not return to drift. I will not excuse weakness any longer in me. Your word says, the Spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but gives power, love, and self-discipline. I declare it. I receive it. I will not be timid or soft. I will walk in power, in discipline, and in love steadfastly forever. Father, I stand assured of forgiveness, of strength, and of purpose. Old excuses are gone, old patterns are broken. I stand as a man called, equipped, and chosen, not drifting, not hiding, not delaying but walking with discipline and living in obedience. This is my prayer. This is my decision. This is my stand. I seal it before you. I set it in stone. I will not retreat. I will not turn back. I will walk forward in discipline. I will walk forward in truth continually. I walk with courage. I walk with faith. I walk with honor. I walk carrying the weight of obedience as a mark, not a burden. I refuse to return to compromise. I refuse to let comfort steal the substance of my life. Every day from this moment, let my words carry discipline, my actions carry weight, and my choices testify. Let the man I am becoming grow sharper, steadier, stronger. Let passivity never reclaim me. Let faith and obedience define me. This is my stand. And when storms rise, when fatigue comes, when weakness whispers, I will remember this vow. I will remember this decision. I will remember that I chose truth over drift, strength over passivity, and obedience over excuse. I will walk forward. Amen. You prayed, you stood. Now the prayer is sealed. This is the moment after words are spoken, when silence is heavy and resolve is tested. You feel it in your chest, the shift from saying to doing, from hearing to living, from drifting to discipline. And this is where the weight begins, because a vow without discipline is only noise. A stand without steps is still standing in place. A decision without movement dies. This is the space between promises and proof, between intention and action, where men rise. So here's where the ground shifts from words to war, from faith as escape to faith as command, from comfort to call. The fire you prayed for now asks for fuel. The weight you claimed now demands to be carried. This is your first step of return. Tomorrow morning you wake before the world does. Not when you feel like it, not when it's convenient, before the sun, before the scrolling, before the excuses. You rise when others sleep. You rise because a man answers his call, before distractions whisper lies. Scripture before screens, truth before distraction, foundation before noise. You open the word before your mind is flooded. You anchor your heart before the storm begins. This is discipline. This is obedience. This is how you build strength unseen, before the world takes focus. Then your body, you train it, you push it, not for vanity but for obedience. Because if you can't master your body, you will not master your calling. Sweat becomes prayer. Pain becomes clarity. Every rep an act of defiance against passivity and drift within you. Your work, do it honestly, not halfway, not cutting corners. Men break when they live divided. You choose integrity. Every task, every deal, every hour bears your name. Make your name worth carrying. Make your labor echo your faith. Let your excellence preach silently. At home you serve, not as a tyrant, not as a ghost, but present, protecting, guiding, lifting. Your strength is proven there, not just in public. The man you are in private becomes the man you are in the world. Honor begins behind closed doors daily. Every week, accountability. One man you answer to, not as a confession booth, but as a shield. You speak truth. You hear truth. You sharpen one another. You allow no shadows to grow unchallenged. Brotherhood is armor. Brotherhood is discipline. Brotherhood keeps you anchored. And every day, 2 minutes. No excuses. 2 minutes to check in. 2 minutes to reset. 2 minutes to ensure the fire hasn't gone cold. Small habits forge large strength. This practice becomes your anchor. This pause keeps your vow alive, breathing and burning. This is the order. This is the discipline. This is how a man walks forward, not drifting, not hiding, not wasting. This is not performance. This is practice. This is a life built with steady hands, quiet choices, and unbroken steps walked daily without applause. So hear me now, passivity dies here. Weakness bows here. Excuse burns here. You don't walk out of this moment hoping. You walk out deciding. Decision becomes discipline. Discipline becomes identity. Identity becomes legacy. This is the sequence of becoming, forged unshaken. You are not soft. You are not waiting for a sign. You are not another man lost in the crowd. You are called. You are chosen. You are under authority, and you are on mission. This truth is not a title. It's a weight you willingly choose to carry. So rise, set your alarm, pick up the word, train your body, work with honor, serve your home, lock arms with your brothers, guard the fire daily. These are not slogans, these are orders. These are steps of a man who refuses drift, compromise, and delay. This is who you are now, and this is what you do next. The man you prayed to become lives in the man you choose to be today. Every act builds him. Every decision shapes him. You are not waiting. You are moving. You are already steadily becoming. No retreat, no delay, no compromise. These are not just words, they are a posture, a way of standing when storms come, a way of walking when temptation calls, a way of living when ease whispers. This is a declaration against the soft within you. Because this is not the end of the prayer, it is the start of your march. The unseen hours will define you. The private discipline will shape you. The quiet obedience will harden your edge. This is how you answer the vow you sealed moments ago. So breathe steady, stand tall, step out, not later, not tomorrow, now. This is your charge, this is your moment, this is your ground, this is your war. Walk forward and do not turn back. The man you prayed to be rises with disciplined steps.